Right, so everything is done. Everybody's traded some stuff. Let's just have a little look. None of this is better than what I've got. None of that's better than... Although that's not bad. Yeah, okay. We'll find someone to buy this stuff. Sam doesn't strike me as a rifle guy. Although he could be.
Something for you.
Barrett, we need to get this done. We're on the clock.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted...
Don't leave.
Greeting, but I knew.
Howdy, robot.
If you have any comments about this facility, please leave feedback with the main office. Have a nice day.
I like robots. I think they're really cool in this. They're not quite Star Wars personality, but they are pretty good. Helena Strickland.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement.
Oh.
And that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
You're not the courier.
No.
Our delivery service doesn't run late like this. Something must have happened. Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well.
You had me at pay well. I can find the package.
Good. Let's get you on your way then.
Oh. Okay. You had to walk all the way around your desk just to get to the intercom?
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin Branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi.
I can't hear anything.
Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi.
Helena's mean.
Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
Yes, ma'am. She obviously likes a good package. I'm in no rush for that, though.
Gagarin's not an easy place to live. Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
You get new neighbors?
Lost? The trick to the catwalks? Just keep turning right. You'll get where you're going eventually.
I don't think we have been here, you know. Produce, bedding, tools. Cookware. Howdy, Clint.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
Nice to meet you, Clint. No, let's see what you've got.
Refurbished a lot of the pieces myself.
That's great. How much money have you got? That can go. I was gonna mod that. You will take all of these. I just love the design of that. I think that's really cool. It's a shame I haven't found a good one. They can all go. They can go. That helps me out tremendously with weight and stuff. We can get rid of some mines. I don't need to carry this many grenades. Keeping all that. we only sell books to the bookseller to make sure they go to a good home. Now, I kind of do use all this. We need to go through aid. The aid thing is just ridiculous. Thanks, Clint.
Come back soon, hey?
I like him. He's a friendly guy. We haven't been here because
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling onto ships at the port. Been a long time since then.
They used to make mechs here, and then mechs were outlawed for whatever reason.
Please ignore the clutter. We have the system.
That's what I say to myself too. This is a very industrial place. Okay, I like it. You see?
Sure, the cat. That's Sinead up at the Vanguard office. She's pretty good. Nearly convinced me to hand out recruitment materials for her while I was on shift too.
I heard this story about a kid who was walking and he fell through the catwalks, and they never found him. All because he didn't study for a citizenship exam. But I don't think that's true.
They have citizenship exams? Central Mills? Centrali Mills, or whatever? Centauri Mills.
You another investor on a tour or something?
Yeah.
Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Arclight factory the other day. Their robots took it down pretty quick, though.
If you have any problems, you should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
That sounded like Tally.
What time is it? Probably too early to pop by Lizzie's for a drink, huh?
Oh, absolutely not. It's
Are you
always
taking
drinking time
coffee
somewhere.
orders? I'd kill for a cappuccino right now.
I'd kill you if I got you a cappuccino.
Centauri Mills sees a lot of potential in Gagarin. All the security of a UC city, but at a fraction of the cost.
Are you Benny or Bjorn? I heard you had a great singing career in the 1900s. Oh, 2000s, sorry. I always get my centuries mixed up.
Been an uptick in strongly worded graffiti recently. Guess not everyone's a fan of the new firms coming in.
Yeah, what's good for the goose and all that?
Folks on Gagarin, we just want to be left alone. Understand?
Okay, what if I just want a drink? They're not the most hospitable. I kinda want to go explore the world.
Watch your step.
This is Ellie's
It's
law
easy
office.
to take a sudden trip around
Perfect.
here.
She said she would be expecting us.
Was that a threat? Yankton Law Offices. Barrett just walks right in and sits down. You know what I'm going to sit down to? Come on.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it.
I like this one.
I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
You handled Irvin's case years ago?
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
That's good. Let's discuss the case then.
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago. and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
Why didn't Irvin defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
And it sounds like he knew how the system worked. We need to clear Irvin's name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that.
It's not new.
It's just not enough.
Nothing we've found is good enough?
Not on its own, no. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
We can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
Why do we need to establish a motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
We don't have any other evidence.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Wouldn't Hephaestus destroy incriminating documents?
Not necessarily. To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
Alright, point us to the mine where Irvin was assigned.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it.
Easy enough.
You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
I used to work for Argos extractors off-world. Maybe I can log into the Foundry system?
Do you think your Argos extractor's credentials could work? That would be handy.
Barrett, you brought someone with relevant work experience? I admire that.
Purely accidental.
I'm nothing if not resourceful, Ellie.
If that doesn't work, then maybe talk shop with another worker. See if they can help.
We just need to find the mine where Irvin worked 20-some years ago. How hard could that be?
Let me level with you both. It might not be possible to find enough evidence.
Yeah, we know.
But we may as well try, right? At least we'll know one way or another. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
I should still have the key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure. The Foundry District isn't too far from here.
Let's go. There's nothing to steal. Come on. Let's go Irving's house first. And then we'll go mine hunting.
I should still have the key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it... I do, actually.
Is it the
Here
key?
you go.
It's not the key. Is the apartment down here? Don't jump off there. This doesn't look like an apartment. Okay, that's the Foundry District.
Search the database. You know that?
Yeah, I will probably leave you outside. And I will stealth in.
Well, this is it.
Officer?
I've been trying to get a transfer to New Atlantis. Pays better, climate's better, but I don't think I'm the only one.
You probably know.
Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable.
Huh.
No wonder he wrote so much.
Yeah, the Chunks chicken is probably still okay. Oh. Bashing, I mean, you'd be in close range, so bashing might work. Staggering is cool, and shattering, that's not bad. I'm having that. It's actually not bad at all. What's in the lockbox? That won't go anywhere else. There's two of them? I like that there. Oh, there is a little... Right, okay, so it's that. Does that fit? Yeah, nice. Foundry passcode. And hypercatalyst? That's why you always loot the boxes.
Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
Yeah, we might have a way in. Oof. Barrett, you really need to clean up after this guy. Alien cactus.
Hold on. Is that what I think it is?
It's an elevator. That requires a computer. Okay. I'm guessing it's this computer. Finalize apartment purchase, anniversary gift for Barrett, meet new co-workers at the bar, private messages. We have a contract. Application for hunting license. We have to talk about the job. If you can, please reach out. HH? Terminate Alpha Predator so he was a hunter. Highly intelligent Alpha Predator seems to have recently emerged near the newest Hephaestus mine. And then one from Barrett that we don't need to read. What was the passcode for then? It's not that one. It's that one. I think that's correct. Do you fit in? No, you don't. Wait, that's a 4. It's got us in. Nice. Safe unlocked.
Aha. Will you look at that? If we go
'Cause
to
I'm a
town hall, I
genius.
bet we can get a copy of it.
Fields, histories, we'll take him. Take his contract as well. Interesting.
Is that?
I'm not even listening to Barrett. I'm going to give that to Barrett. Site H363.
Irvin's employment contract? Let me see. No idea where mine H363 is, but we could search for it at the Foundry database.
Easy enough.
All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Knowing Ellie, she'll probably say it's not enough.
And as the lawyer, she's probably right. The burden of proof is sky high on this one. It's likely already in orbit. It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. What's that you have there? A plant?
Yeah, it's yours. Did Irvin say what it was for?
No, but I did find a few slates that might give us a clue. As well as a reminder to finish a physics paper that I never did.
I'm not sure what it is.
Well, it looks like one of Irvin's experimental plants contained in an even more experimental habitat dish. Remarkable. Irvin always fancied himself an inventor as well as a botanist.
What's the story behind the plant?
I'm not sure. It might not even be a plant. It might technically be a fungus. But there's probably a reason why Irvin tried his best to keep it alive. When we get back home, I'll go through some of his research notes. It might tell us something more about this plant. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
I don't think it's going to help with the case.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Irvin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did.
That's why I'm going to give it to you.
I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
I don't care, it's a plant. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Then it's unanimous. Okay, the three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
This is weird.
There's gotta be a way to look up Ah, yes. Shuffle.
Shut up. Just shut up. Where did it go? It was fairly valuable, right? I can't send him the plant. Okay, fine, fair enough.
I don't know if people still curse Irvin's name around here. But if there's any resentment left, we'll fix it.
Where does the lift go? How odd. How very odd.
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard. Just finally getting back on its feet.
Not supposed to stay out after dark, but it's too hot to play during the day.
They probably never intended for these walkways to last this long.
They do creak a lot. This monument is dedicated to the many intrepid explorers who risked their lives so that humanity could one day find a home among the stars.
You ever read about the early history of spaceflight? So political.
It's a cool
so
statue.
Familiar sometimes. This town hall has seen better days. Hopefully that public access computer is still working.
Seems to be. Currently closed for renovations. It is not closed. Applications. Mining permit. Progress permit is still valid. Application status. Enter Irvin's ID. Hunting license. Irvin Mandani. Status approved. H363.
So, the hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus after all. Ellie will be very interested to see this.
I'm not ready to go to Ellie yet, I don't think. But if they have a hunting license to keep the mine safe, I want to go out there and explore.
You
Howdy,
lost
fellas.
her waiting for somebody?
TOD's account. View my paychecks. Disperse paycheck. Nice. View my assignments. Okay. Admin. Search the database. We don't need to, we can just go in Mendani's account. View his paychecks. The account has an outstanding balance of fine. Must be paid in full to return to collect any paychecks. Decline to pay. Not enough credits, and we have over 3,000 credits. Wow. View assignments. No new work scheduled. Most recent is H363. Download the coordinates. Right, we've got everything we need.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right?
Yep.
Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Let's go search the abandoned mine for incriminating documents.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Spacesuits on and go spelunking? Spelunking? I don't know what the term is. No, let's go back to the ship. I do want to explore this area. But we are on a quest. It is rocky desert. Most of this is rocky desert. Or wetlands. Or rocky desert or wetlands. Right, let's take off. Let's land at the mine. There's no point in going to the lawyer with half a bundle of stuff. If we can find more, we may as well just do it all in one go.